Such a terrible idea.
Yeah, Marina, the Labour MP. Oh, this is interesting. So this is a guy called Jas Athwal. He's Ilford South MP. He's got a serious number of properties, 15 houses, right? So he's the biggest landlord in the House of Commons.
Yeah.
And a BBC investigation has found black mould and ant infestations in some of his properties, as well as dirty communal areas, lights that don't work, and fire alarms hanging loose from the ceiling. Athwal has said, so this is mould. We have to guess what this is. We have to guess where it is. That's more mould. Bathroom ceilings. I don't like the look of that at all. Lights and fire alarms broken. You can see at the top of the ceiling there, that's the fire alarm hanging. But this is horrible, isn't it? He said he's shocked by the state of his own flats because they're being managed by an agency who he's now sacked. He says he wasn't aware of the issues and has apologised to all of his tenants. He's also said he'll reimburse every tenant who's out of pockets for repairs. Problem is, look at this tweet from him back in 2018. Rogue landlords, we are coming for you.
There's always a tweet.
Oh, Marina, what do you think?
Oh, the optics are absolutely terrible. I mean, again, it's a Labour MP owning 15 properties. A bit problematic, that.
Why?
Look, it's a bit like the Oasis tickets, right? If everyone just sweeps up everything that's on offer, and then, what happens? You inflate the price. You resell it and you inflate the price. That's essentially what we're seeing with the rental market, the housing market. And that's what we're seeing here. Like, you should be able, if you're going to have a property portfolio, you need to make sure that it's in proper condition.
Well, that's different, yeah. But I mean, is there something wrong with a Labour MP owning 15 houses?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But they've got to be, if you're renting them out to other tenants, then they've got to be kept up to the standard that's expected that every landlord has to.
And he says he didn't know. I mean, I am shocked. So he's never seen his own properties? He hasn't been round there?
I don't believe a single word of it. Because even if you have a property agent that looks after your properties, if there are complaints from tenants, it would be the property agency that passes on that to the landlord.
Yeah,
and the idea that the agency didn't, pass on a single complaint out of 15 properties, I think is slightly for the birds. And I think he's acted in a way, he's obviously sacked the tenant, the property agency, the management agency, rightly so. But I think his tweet today is probably because he got caught more rather than of the issues. Is it
so, Marina, do you think he might be toast?
I don't know if he's going to be toast over this, but he might get a stern talking to. But also, no one should be living in accommodation like that. The fact that that is allowed is just absolutely awful. That's why there are so many breathing issues as well, mould and infestations like that.
Yeah, it's really horrible, and his name is Jas Athwal, and we shall see. Because when he says, "I didn't know," it's quite a dangerous thing to say that, isn't it? Because we might well discover he did know.
Yes.
And at that point, I think he might have to stand down, actually. Charlie...